I love this time of year, with the holidays, the get-togethers with family and friends, and of course, the food. The problem is, this time of year can reap havoc on our fat loss goals. That's why the holidays can be extremely stressful for the exact same reasons that I love it. All the holidays, the get-togethers with family and friends, and of course, the food. So how can we enjoy the holidays and keep our fat loss from plateauing? If you're like me, the last thing you want to worry about during the holiday season is how many calories are in that Thanksgiving dinner. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can eat what you want during your Thanksgiving meal while you're keeping your fat loss going strong. And if you're the type of person who loves Thanksgiving pies, apple pie, I'll show you how you can keep those pies from going to those thighs. The best part of this time of year is a chance to build and strengthen relationships with those that we love. This should be the main focus of our get-togethers with our family and friends. I personally don't want to worry about how many calories are in Aunt Christine's pie when I'm talking to Uncle Bruce, or worry about what the scale will say tomorrow. We should use these get-togethers as a time to connect and to show a love and appreciation for those who are a part of our lives. 6 months from now, we won't remember what we ate or didn't eat, and we won't remember how our body responded. All that we'll remember is the feelings of the moment. Was it love, joy, and abundance, or was it regret, deprivation, and lack? The nice thing is that today you can decide how you want that to be. Now, in saying all this, I'm not saying that we have the green light to go and gorge on all the pies, cakes, and sweets that we want to. We know that we're going to eat some foods that aren't conducive to our goals, but there's some things that we can do to keep the fat loss going. The first one is to savor each bite. Thanksgiving is characterized by large portions and a lot of pies. Now, there's something interesting about human nature. When we have a lot of really good food, we have this tendency to want to eat it as fast as we can. We act as if to get the largest amount of satisfaction from our food, that we have to eat it as quickly as possible. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm as guilty as the next person at eating this way. Now, let's think about this logic for just a second. When we like a food a lot, we tend to eat it a lot faster. And the more we like it, the faster we want to eat it. Wouldn't this be the same as going to an art gallery and sprinting through the art gallery as fast as we can, and then going back and finding the pieces of artwork that we like the most, and running back and forth as fast as we can in front of that piece of artwork, hoping that every time we pass it, that we'll get a greater amount of satisfaction from that piece of artwork? We act as if we need to have the highest quantity of food pass over our tongues for us to be able to get the highest amount of satisfaction. But here's the thing, the opposite is true. To get the highest amount of satisfaction from our food, we actually need to eat it slower and savor every bite that we take. When's the last time that you watched a chocolate commercial where the person just grabbed a piece of chocolate and just threw it in their mouth as fast as they could? No, they do it the complete opposite. They eat it slowly and they savor every little bite. They allow the food to stay in their mouth long enough that they can feel all the different textures and they can get all the different flavors. Don't take it from me. For years, a client of mine named Patty had struggled with never feeling full and never feeling satisfied from the meals that she was eating. Then while she was working with me, I instructed her to eat slower and to really savor every bite that she took. Here's what she wrote me a week after trying this. I can't believe it. For years I struggled with eating. I was never satisfied. This last week has been a completely different experience. By slowing down, the flavor seemed stronger and richer, and I actually felt satisfied after a meal. I realized I wasn't satisfied before because I wasn't allowing my body enough time to actually enjoy the food I was eating. I challenge you to try this with the first half of your plate, or if you're like me, the first plate. Now, number 2 is to eat less food the day before and after Thanksgiving. Now, I'm not a fan of counting calories, but the amount of calories that we consume does matter, especially if we're trying to lose weight. We have to be in a caloric deficit for us to be able to lose weight. Now, here's the thing, for us to be able to lose weight during a week, we don't have to have a huge caloric deficit every single day. We just need to have an overall caloric deficit by the end of the week. We know that on Thanksgiving Day that we're going to be eating a lot more food than we normally do. So what can we do about this? Well, one thing that we can do is eat fewer calories the day before or the day after, or both. We can do this a couple of different ways. One way is to fast for a couple of meals either on the day before or the day after. The second way is to decrease the amount of food that we eat the day before and possibly the day after Thanksgiving. Now, the third and final way that we can keep the Thanksgiving weight off is to get a workout in Thanksgiving morning. Getting a workout in increases our body's ability to use and store sugars and to limit the amount of sugar that we store as fat. Now, think of it this way. Our workout is not meant to burn an equal amount of calories that we're going to eat. It's just not possible. But the workout will turn on a switch in our bodies that will tell the food that we eat that it needs to go to our muscles to be used as fuel or to help repair and recover after the workout. It will also get our metabolism going so that we will burn more calories throughout the day. Now, because it's the holiday season and because I'm such a nice guy, I've actually created a 5 to 30 minute workout program for you that you can do on Thanksgiving morning. The nice thing is you can do it at home, so if your gym's closed, you don't have to go to the gym. You get to decide how long you work out Thanksgiving morning. But go ahead and look at the link below this video to be able to download your workout program. We've got so much to live for in this life, and connecting with others is a huge part of that. We don't have to make this an either-or holiday. Either I focus on my goals, or I enjoy this holiday that only comes around once a year. You can do both. By using these 3 techniques, you can enjoy your Thanksgiving dinner and allow yourself to maintain your fat loss progress. To make this effective, here's what you need to do. You need to make a plan. Figure out exactly what you're going to do for Thanksgiving. Make a quick plan today and figure out how you're going to tackle Thanksgiving so you don't have to worry about it later and you can just enjoy the holiday. And while you're at it, go ahead and share this video with your friends on Facebook and Twitter. Also, if you're not already at fatlossevolution.com, go ahead and head over there and let me know what you're going to do for your Thanksgiving. In the comment section, I'll give you one more technique you can use and one that I'm going to use to make sure that my holiday is happy and healthy. And if you haven't experienced the 5-day fat loss course, you're missing out. I lay everything out for you. I share exactly what you need to do to completely transform your body and your mind into a strong, lean person. You'll learn the steps I use to help my clients reach their goals. So go ahead and input your email and I will send you that course right away. The amount of potential you carry inside of you is unimaginable. Reaching your fat loss goals will only help solidify that you can accomplish anything you want to as long as you put your mind to it. See yourself for who you really are, because that person is strong enough to overcome any challenge. Have a great holiday, and please go and inspire someone through your heroic efforts to become a stronger person. I'm John Gibson. Thank you.